Welcome again to the channel, Life with Jennifer JM. I am your girl, Auntie Jen. Oh my God, mosquito. Because I'm outside. Mosquito. Alright. The opposition, People's National Party, has brought Portmore Parish to the court. So I must report to you now, people, that the People's National Party take the government to court and has gained their first victory, my viewers, my friend and my subscriber. The court grants injunction against Portmore becoming a parish. Yes, my people, the court, yes, the Supreme Court. Oh my God. The court granted injunction against Portmore becoming a parish. How much time Andrew are going to make the opposition carry them a court and win? This is the first step to overthrow them. Chief Justice of Jamaica, Brian Skites, sitting in chamber in the Constitutional Court on Thursday afternoon, granted two orders in the case brought by the People's National Party against the government in Portmore Parish matter. The two orders include an interim injunction until the matter is heard and prevention of the minister from naming an effective date for the law. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop in their head. Wanna take people for idiot. Huh? I wanna take people for idiot. Follow the law. Follow the law. Follow the law. Follow the law. You can't get up and do things and break the law. And some of you we are comment and chat all kind of nonsense. So no have to say, oh, PNP in love development, PNP in that. The government of Jamaica is breaking the law. The government of Jamaica is breaking the law. The government of Jamaica is breaking the law. Nothing wrong for making Portmore become a parish. If so, want to lift it. But you don't do it intentionally because you're going to put the boundaries to how you want it. When Everald Wilmington already came out and said and make it clear that it will benefit the what? The Jamaica Labour Party. So for those that are, oh, PNP I love progress. It's not about progress. It's about doing it the right and correct way. That's why we have laws. That is the reason why we have laws that govern the country. First of all, what is the benefit of Portmore becoming a parish? Those are only way to criticize the PNP. Tell me what is the benefit. Tell me what is the benefit. Now they hear them talk about the Chief Justice of PNP, and that's why I do it. You know Jamaican, you know, say sometimes I say on a comment and we know say we reach a place where we really need to educate our nation. Our nation need education. What is the development? What is the development? Someone not can talk about PNP obstruct development. What is the development? What is the development? What does Portmore have now? Who make it happen? Who make Portmore be Portmore? Oh my goodness. My people, we just come to make you know. Say the court has approved and granted the People's National Party and put an injunction against Portmore becoming a parish. Leave on views, leave on comments, like and share it, make everybody hear what go on, that the government lose them first round already. And from the PNP get the injunction passed, they cannot win. They cannot win. So one more woofing on the head. So now I forgot plan again. Or Terry Long go win. Anyway, I want you to take a listen to what Lisa Anna have to say in regards to content creators. And this was one of the things that Mark Golden highlight, that I hear some people say, how am I going to get money from for funding? But if you listen to Lisa, and this is just a portion of our speech to enlighten, and you can leave your views, your comment, like and share, and subscribe to the channel until we meet again. Keep on listening to this.
The world continues to profit off Jamaica's creative genius. Our local creators are left behind fighting for scraps. Now, right now, as I speak, Jamaica is losing billions. Yes, billions, because we refuse to do what other well-thinking nations are doing by investing in a national creative infrastructure. And I'm going to get more into that. You see, our filmmakers, musicians, artists, content creators, photographers, they have the vision, they have the creativity, but what they don't have is the resources. What they don't have is a policy. What they don't have is a tax incentives. What they don't have is the removal of customs duties to buy their tools of trade. They don't have the sound systems, the high-tech studios, the post-production facilities. No. And so they leave. They go abroad to produce, record, and build careers in industries that should be thriving right here at home. Right? And so this is not just a creative issue. This is an economic crisis. And let me be clear, this is not a new conversation from me. I've been saying this for years. I've been writing about it for years in my columns. In my sectoral presentations, I get up on my 2 foot and I say it in public discourse. I've had fights with colleagues over it when I was Minister of Culture. I've been calling for investment, for strategic funding, for world-class infrastructure. Yet time and time again, we failed to act. And so we've had the studies, the feasibility reports over decades, the promises, you fling little money after the content creators, but what we haven't had is a bold vision to make it happen. So let's talk some numbers and just stay with me here. Because I know sometimes when you hear about billions, you think it's a lot of money. It's not. And I want content creators and creatives to understand that you need to start playing with big figures. Not some like a dibby pian figure. So last year, the Jamaican government allocated 3.2 billion Jamaican dollars. Quick math, that's about US 24.4 million for arts and culture. It sounds promising, but it's not, because here is what it really looks like. You see, 57% of that budget, that's about 11, round it up to 12 million, it's really 11.6.5, goes to salaries and travel expenses. Only 2.5%, not even 3% of that money, and that's only $510,000 US, is actually invested in the kind of infrastructure that could make Jamaica a global creative powerhouse, to step onto the global stage. So while the world builds billion-dollar studios, Jamaica is barely funding the talent or the stage that could propel us forward economically and in a way that the world stop and say, but hold on a little bit. We did hear about that country, and we are using them for years, but them coming now. You see, the kind of spineless financial thinking is more than frustrating. It's actually dangerous. And let's be clear, this is not a one-way street. Both PNP and JLP governments have looked at a creative industry budget and they have been rudderless and broken. Various ministries of finance. So money has been allocated from that ministry, but not in ways that foster long-term industry growth. What you do is you have these sporadic events just to make people feel nice. You throw some money at content creators and make them feel good. straight. The result of it too is you have thousands of young people, thousands of creatives that are brimming with potential, but shackled by underfunding, mismanagement, and political short-sightedness. Because this is one of the global competitive advantages that we have. And time after again, just look at 2022. There was an economic impact study that was done for the Jamaican film, animation, and you would want to say music industries. I think even CGI was thrown in there. And it found that our creative sector already contributes to about 5.2% of GDP and employs about 3% of the workforce because it has ripple effects. It's not just the man behind the camera, it's everybody else that benefits from it. And here's the reality. That number could double, it could even triple within a decade or 15 years if we invest in what actually matters. So let's put things into perspective, because I work in the global creative industry space, and I've been in the local industry for 35 years, both in front of the camera and behind the camera. And let's look at a basic sound stage, right? Nothing really fancy, because you have companies and corporations now in the United States that have various sound stages around in the United States. So you could have one studio, but that same company owns several studios in a state, and they can be used like, you can go and look and you will understand what I mean. So it takes about $50 million to build a basic sound stage. That's what it costs. Meanwhile, countries like the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Mexico are pouring millions into creative industry and attracting international productions. And they're reaping the economic benefits. And Jamaica, we're watching the opportunity after opportunity slip away. Quite frankly, if you really know somebody in the industry, you can't even get a work or go up on the set. Because you have also a set of people that have been in it for years and they're not trying to pay it forward.